Alright, welcome to the third video in this getting started with landmarks. The last two videos we covered how to access the landmarks repository on GitHub, how to get set up with that on your local machine or computer, and then how to make changes and synchronize those changes. So you can see I still have my GitHub terminal window open here. But we're not actually going to be doing any GitHub here. So now we're getting into the actual function of landmarks. And so here I'm going to show you a demo experiment. And over the course of the next 2 or 3 videos, I'm going to show you how to build an environment from scratch, how to make that environment function with landmarks by simply dragging and dropping. And so we won't need GitHub for this. We won't need any code whatsoever. We're just going to be working here in the Unity editor, and I'll give you an example of what this experiment's going to look like when we're all done. So we have this basic demo arena here with some pillars to obstruct the view, and we're going to have 4 geometric target objects here. So in this experiment, once this gets running, you'll see we have our welcome message. And the first task we're going to do is called Identify Targets. It's where we're going to learn the identities of the targets we're viewing. So we have blue capsule, orange cube. I usually have my participants say these out loud so that they can encode them better. And it's going to go through one cycle of that. Now it's going to start the second task that I dragged and dropped in here called Navigation. And what that task will do when you drag it into your landmark scene is it's just going to have you, for however many blocks you do, they're going to have to navigate to each of these target objects here. I'm going to use a secret cheat to move a little faster just to show you here. So you can see that was the first of our objects here. And just to emphasize in these videos, it's actually going to take us much longer to build the environment than it will be if you have a functioning environment. Building the actual experiment like this involves just 3 drag and drops, and then you click play and you're good to go. So we'll get through all that, but just for now showing you what the end product will be so that you know if these next few videos are something of interest to you, which I assume they will be because you're here watching the landmarks tutorial. Get to our last target here. So now it should go on to the next task, and the last task I have on here is what's known as a judgments of relative direction task. Here it's just called pointing for our participants, and essentially it's going to ask them to imagine at one place facing another, point to a third. So just to note here, we won't cover this in any of these initial videos for building environments, but landmarks is going to be recording the whole time what the correct answer is, what they report for their answer here. So you can see the correct answer is 270, so right to the left here. So why don't I go a little bit off to the left of the correct answer, and you'll notice that landmarks is keeping track of the correct answer, both signed and unsigned, relative to where you should have been pointing. And so yeah, we just move through these trials here. And then it's going to tell us our experiment is complete. So that's all done. Normally you wouldn't see the console, or your participants wouldn't, because they would be doing this in a build of the game. But that's the experiment that we're going to build here. So if you watch the next couple of videos, I'll walk you through how to essentially open a new scene with nothing in it, and to create this environment or something similar, add targets to it, add tasks to it, and then run your experiment. So look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.